So a huge stunt by the Marvel's Avengers team, the people who deal with all the marketing and whether or not this game is going to be on X, Y, and Z platform, I guess you could say, has just gone ahead and pulled possibly one of the biggest stunts. It's been something I've been calling for a very long time. If you've been watching the videos, I say it almost every single video, and that is that this game should become a free-to-play game, and that right there is exactly what just happened today on PlayStation Now. Marvel's Avengers just became a free-to-play game until July 5th. Is this a good or bad thing? Let me know in the comments below, because this actually means, and it's an interesting one, that Black Panther is probably a whole lot closer than we actually think. So we're going to be covering all of the news, so let's dive into the video. As always, click that subscribe button if you're new around here, and check out today's sponsor, which is Instant Gaming. They do a bunch of brand new awesome games for an incredibly cheap price. I always use them for PlayStation Network cards. They also do Xbox cards, etc. So check them out. The link is in the description below. Now diving into this official reveal. So it was actually tweeted by the PlayStation Twitter account that said, PlayStation Now games for April include Marvel's Avengers, Borderlands 3, etc, which is starting tomorrow, or available starting tomorrow. Now what's interesting is that on there it says that Marvel's Avengers on PlayStation Now is basically staying until July 5th of this year. Now this is huge. First of all, if you use PlayStation Now, it's literally a free-to-play game. We never really know what the numbers are for the PlayStation consoles or just consoles in general for this game. I know somebody did do like a rough calculation a couple of months back, which actually came to the conclusion that it's still, in terms of like an active player base over X amount of days, were in the millions. Now this number is probably going to spike significantly, because even for the people that really never wanted to buy the game, either based on reviews or basically content people moaning about everything, I guess you could say, it probably held them back. But if they have a PlayStation Now subscription, why would you not try this game out now? Why is this even more important? Well, it gets better because we know the roadmap. We know that we've just had Hawkeye's DLC. We know in spring is going to be the Tachyon Anomaly, the Red Room Takeover, etc. Why is this huge? Well, first of all, the co-op experience with Tachyon Anomaly is going to be huge. Second of all, the cosmetics in this game are getting better. I guess from a business perspective, I'd imagine the board director, whoever actually made this decision, is thinking, well, if we make this a free-to-play game now and we do some incredible suits for the marketplace, we can also source revenue from that, which instantly would make it profitable in some sort of perspective. But why until July 5th? Well, it's because it basically covers most of the roadmap. So, like I said, Tachyon Anomaly, the Red Room Takeover, which is also going to have the MCU suits, which again is another huge thing that people have been requesting for months and months. But then we have the Cosmic Cube, and then we have Wasteland Patrol as well, which we know is this free roam sort of aspect to the game. Now, I think the strategy here, and I do want to say about Black Panther's DLC, the Wakanda expansion, although it's in the summer and beyond, I guess, category we can call it, a lot of people are being optimistic, and it makes complete sense that Black Panther could indeed be around August. I know it sounds crazy, like I know a lot of people are probably going to say that's extremely optimistic, it's extremely unlikely for that to happen, but is it really? Because at the same time, they've clearly made this game a free-to-play game for the reason of the roadmap to basically, in other words, say, here, this is all the content we have, this is how fun Marvel's Avengers could actually be. For example, after July, when it leaves the PlayStation Store, or PlayStation Now Store, whatever you want to call it, they then are in a position where it's like, oh my god, you never know, Black Panther's DLC is literally a month away. I've just been playing this game for free for the last, god knows, like couple of months, and it's actually been really fun. They have a lot of good content in the game. I definitely want to try Black Panther's DLC, and kaboosh kabam, they go ahead and purchase the game, the numbers just significantly go higher again. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's basically the way I'm looking at it, and I could be completely wrong. So what I'm saying right now, take it as a pinch of salt. This is just how I would think if I was on their, I guess, side, in the sense of if I was making these decisions, I'd almost look at this opportunity between now and July to just build trust with a huge player base, because you're getting access to a huge player base just through PlayStation Now in general. So it's almost like just building that trust and that certainty that this game is actually going to be good, and despite all the bad reviews, despite all the glitches in the rocky launch, that we now have a solid roadmap and we can deliver on both, not just the content but things like cosmetics, and it all makes sense as to why you should, hopefully anyway, want to go ahead and purchase with, well, microtransactions. It just meant to essentially make sense. There needs to be a reason so that you could say this marketplace does make sense, because I would happily go and buy the skins because they're MCU skins or whatever it may be. The skins in general might just look really good. An example we know for Iron Man skin that is coming this week alone is huge. And again, that alone goes a very, very long way, and it's literally just a genius tactic. Like I said, I've been calling this for a long time. I said that if this game goes free to play, it's an absolute no-brainer for people to spark more curiosity, even if you didn't like the game. But now, because you have 2 DLCs, you got Kate Bishop's DLC, you got Hawkeye's DLC, but then on top of that, now you have all the other stuff. So Tachyon Anomaly, Red Room Takeover, Cosmic Cube, Wasteland Patrol, and then hopefully Black Panther's Wakanda expansion, DLC, whatever you want to call that, literally potentially be in August. It would make complete sense if it's around that time, because that would be the strategy well done in my opinion. What do you guys think about this stuff? Let me know in the comment section below. You never know, they could completely throw it in the time where we stand now between now and July. I know that's even crazier, but you just don't know. We don't know how far they are with completion of course, you know, the Black Panther's DLC. So in that perspective, it's just about getting out to as many players as possible, just to say this is what we can offer. But guys, I do want you to get in the comment section below and leave your thoughts on this, and that's going to wrap up this video here. So as always, don't forget to check out Instant Gaming. The link to that will be in the description below. If you missed a video yesterday or the day before, I believe it was, you want to check that one out as well, because that is where we discuss the brand new Iron Man skin coming this week, which again, that alone is huge. It has so many people talking because it's one of the first suits where there isn't the helmet essentially, and it just looks absolutely incredible. It just brings a complete different feel to the game. So go ahead and check out that video. But I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.